Good morning to all you here at Slay Nation, and welcome back to the Daily 5 at 10, the only place you can get your daily 5-ish minute SLA news and a used car. I'm your host, Zeke Samoy.
And I'm Jasmine Tran. Today is Thursday, April 13th, also known as Peach Cobbler Day, and it's also the day of one of our favorite Daily 5 at 10 main segments.
Who could finish a peach cobbler the fastest?
Once again, you're wrong, Zeke, but I have to admit that it would be a pretty entertaining segment to watch. But anyways, the main segment is Employee Spotlight.
Today's spotlight is none other than our technology department's project manager, Brian Manson. It's the return of Brian, and he's hit back for his second stint of the Royal Employee Spotlight treatment, and I can't wait to hear him answer our new questions.
Well, who am I to keep you and the rest of our Slayers waiting? Here's our conversation with Brian. It was a really fun one. Tristan, please roll that clip.
Brian has been with the SLA for over a year, is originally from Orange County, loves everything food related, and sold his old house to the home makeover show Flip or Flop. Please welcome back to the show, Brian Manson.
Brian, thank you for joining us again.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Awesome. Well, Brian, before we begin, we'd first like to gift you your very own Daily 5 at 10 mug, complete with its own dust.
That's nice.
Awesome. Now let's get down to business. So Brian, as you may know, we've changed our questions completely for returning employee spotlights such as yourself. But just in case any of our viewers have forgotten, here are our 3 new main questions. If you can collaborate with anyone dead or alive, who would it be and why? What are you motivated to learn or do this upcoming year? And what are you knowledge able about that is not work related? How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Awesome. All right, let's jump right in then. So, first question, if you can collaborate with anyone, dead or alive, who do you think it would be?
Well, I bet everybody's going to say the Easter Bunny based upon my previous,
Your previous role?
yeah. But it's a very long list, actually. I'll give you 10 to start with. I'm not one for favorites, but let's get this going. Bill Murray, Da Vinci, Jon Stewart, Amy Poehler, the Obamas, Joe Strummer, Ed Vedder, Anthony Bourdain, Dolly Parton, and the guy from Ancient Aliens.
Wow, well, a really diverse list. I mean, it seems like a lot of creatives. I mean, why would you pick that list?
Well, I'm really interested in how people approach the process and apply it, especially in collaborative efforts. I think that genius is contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
What kind of process do you think the guy from Ancient Aliens is applying to his product?
It's out of this world.
Okay, yep. That's fair.
And so is his hair.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so now what are you motivated to learn or do this upcoming year?
Oh, I am still learning a lot of our processes in architecture. There's a lot of that. And I'm learning more about the collaboration tools that are available to us, so I could start using those a lot more with the different departments on the great projects we're starting to get going.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Do you have any other thing you want to talk about? Any habits?
Oh,
or anything? Oh, yeah.
And I've been, after 45 years, I finally started taking guitar lessons, and I've learned that bad habits are really hard to break.
Oh, do you have any songs in particular that you like to practice with?
No, actually there's a lot of, every lesson's a different song, so I go through song after song, and I've got lists of songs that I've learned over the years, so there's ample opportunity.
So does that mean you taught yourself to play the guitar? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So do you know how to play hot cross buns, perhaps?
No, but I could do a really mean Tom Dooley.
Okay. 2 classics.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Finally, what are you knowledge able about that is not work related? Also, I guess not guitar related, since we just covered that.
Well, it's guitar related, but rock history, organic gardening. I used to have a huge backyard full of organic gardening beds, and food.
Food. So what did you used to grow in your organic garden?
You name it, I grew it.
Turnips.
Yes.
Really?
Okra.
Okra.
Oh. Cucumbers?
Oh yeah. Cucamelons.
Oh.
Oh, I have seen those. What do those exactly taste like?
Kind of like a cucumber.
Okay.
They're small. I actually pickled a bunch of them.
That sounds. I was
Oh,
just
that
saying.
sounds really
They were
good, actually,
They
yeah.
were great drink garnishments.
Oh, wow. Okay, food related. Now let's get to food related.
Okay.
So we do talk about food. What was maybe something you ate last that you really remember? You know, where have you eaten?
I've had some really good meals over the last month. Been going into the city and in Berkeley for a lot of meals. I enjoy lunch on weekends. Last weekend I actually went to the Wayfarer Inn in San Francisco and got to finally experience the popovers. They were awesome.
All right.
Do you have a favorite cuisine?
Anything that's on my plate.
Okay, you said lunch. Is lunch your favorite meal?
Yeah.
Why lunch? Because I feel like
Less heartburn at night.
that's fair. Yeah, you have more time to digest.
More
That's
time to
true.
digest. Not a big, I try to eat lighter in the evening.
Okay,
But
not.
yeah.
What about breakfast foods though? You don't like diners?
Oh, yeah. Donuts are good.
Okay, all right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have, and that's all the questions we have for today's Spotlight.
Brian, thank you so much again for coming on the show.
Great. Yeah, I had a great time.
Well, you know what would make this time even better?
Money.
Money.
Free money.
And here is a $50 Visa gift card standing for you.
You can spend it all at Chez Panisse.
That would get me a tasty napkin and water.
Yes, exactly right. That's right in their price range. Well, Brian, thank you again for coming on as our second
Sure.
time Boy Spotlight. Who's to rule out to come soon for a third?
Come up with some new questions and I'll be here.
All right. Maybe we'll even get you a three-peat jacket like on SNL.
Ooh.
Yeah, it would mean a
The
lot
Three
to us.
Timers Club?
Yes, Three Timers Club. Exactly
Yes.
right.
Nice.
But until then, thank you again, Brian.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Good old Brian. Always a good time with him on the show.
And I can't believe we didn't get a chance to talk about this, but if any of you haven't seen last year's Slayer holiday video, which stars Brian Manson, you should go and check that out.
Ho, ho, ho. You're right. But until then, let's end today's already amazing episode with our daily gift away. So, Jezzo, what's today's National Day?
Today is Peach Cobbler Day, and today's winner will receive a $25 gift card to Safeway, where they can make their very own peach cobbler.
Yum. Oh, that reminds me of a peach cobbler fact. Jasmine, did you know that depending on your regionality, there are different variations of a cobbler pie?
Really?
Yes. You know, I'm assuming you've heard of maybe a peach crumble or a peach crisp, but have you heard of a peach brown Betty or a grunt or a slump? How about a pandowdy or perhaps a bird's nest pudding or sonker? Yep, those are all just different variations of a classic and humble cobbler, of which I found on the internet. They all feature fruit, butter, sugar, and flour in one way or another.
Oh, it's fantastic. But do they feature a gift away winner's name inside of them?
If you're asking if they feature a small folded up piece of paper that we have written people's names inside the pie's sticky, sugary fruit interiors, I would say no, they do not. But you know what we could find? Where we could find people's names? In our names jar.
Nice. Nice.
Got there eventually.
Today's winner is Jason Law. Congratulations.
Into our variation of cobbler pie. Here you go, Jason. Please don't forget to email us at 5at10@psycho.com to claim your prize, or if you have any comments, questions, or cobbler recipes for the show.
Once again, we'd just like to thank Brian for coming back to the show.
Here's to hoping you're able to make it a three-peat soon, Brian. But until then, you stay excellent, Slayers. I'm Zeke.
And I'm Jasmine. Thank you, Wan. Catch you later, Slayers.
I forgot I'm not supposed to make noise during the outro.
Oh, did you?
Oops.